What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dan Pham coming at you with another video. Today we're gonna be painting miniatures, but not just any miniatures. When I reached 25 subscribers, I announced a giveaway of 2 painted Steve miniatures. And that's what we're gonna be doing today, painting those for our 2 lucky winners. Let's get on to that video. Whoa. So, as y'all can see, I've got myself set up here, and I've got the 2 unpainted Steve miniatures that I'm going to be painting today. They finally arrived in the mail today, actually, and I'm going to be painting them. So, I'm actually going to be showing you how I paint them, and all of the things I use, all the paints I use. I'm actually going to be only using 4 different paints, a red paint, a pink paint, and a black paint. These 3 are acrylic paints, which means they're water-based and they'll wash out with water, so they'll wash out of your brush when you use it. So I have a cup of water here, which I'll use to clean my brushes when I'm using these paints. This, however, is a gold color, which I'm going to be using for the gold base that I have on Steve. And this is an oil-based paint, and I'm going to be using a paint thinner or brush cleaner to get the paint out of my brush when I use this paint. And I also have this plate which I'm going to put my paints on, and I have a paper towel to wipe my brushes on. I have 2 different brushes. I have a very thin brush and a thicker brush. So first I'm going to be covering the miniatures in just one big layer of red with this bigger brush, and then I'm going to be going in and doing the smaller details with this brush. I'm going to be using the pink and mixing it with the red to put that in the wings. If you can see at all, there is a slightly lighter pink on the wings and then like a little bit on the chest. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be doing black for the horns and claws, and then of course gold for the base. Starting off with the paints, you can just get these paints from like Walmart or whatever, or a hobby store. I got these were from Walmart, I think. You can get brushes from like Hobby Lobby. I got this paint in particular from Hobby Lobby. It's like $2 for one of these bottles. So starting off with the all red layer that we're gonna do, we're gonna take a red. This is technically fire engine red, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna shake it a lot, and then we're just gonna put it on our palette. So we got our red paint here. So I'm gonna be applying this to everything but the base, pretty liberally. This is a very, very bright red. That is not the same red at all. So I have this crimson red, which should be closer to the original color. I do not have the original paint that I used, but this looks a lot closer. So now that we have the correct color, we are going to use this red and just put it on everywhere, hopefully covering up that really bright red that we don't want anymore. Alright, so I finished covering the first miniature in all red, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint the second miniature all red. There we have it, the second Steve miniature painted all red, and I'm getting my hands all over it. There's a little bit of spots that aren't perfect, but I'm gonna wait for that to dry, wait for them both to dry, and then I'm gonna touch up, do a little bit more red, and then I'm gonna do these finer details. Alright, so I've waited a little bit, and these should be drier now. So we're going to be adding some more colors. We're gonna add some pink to this red that we have here, to kind of try and make the webbing in the wings look lighter. This will add just a little bit of depth and difference to the miniature and make it look nicer. That's the first Steve miniature with the pink added. This time I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker on the wings. Alright, so I've waited a little bit and this is dry now, so we're going to add black to the horns and claws and tail. So let me just put that there really quick. Alright, so we got all the black on there for the first one. We're gonna go to the second one now. Alright, so there's black. So now we're going to do the last color, the gold for the base, and then we can do the touch-ups. Okay, there's the gold for the base for the first one. Like a little pile of gold that he's sitting on. And this is gonna overlap onto his miniature a little bit, but that's fine. I'm gonna go back and go over anything that I messed up and do some touch-ups after I finish with all of these colors. Okay, there we go. We're going to let that dry just a little bit before we touch that up. Alrighty then, I have finished touching up and these guys should be done now. So we have our finished Steve miniatures, which you probably can't see very well. But they are done. And here's the OG Steve. I'm not going to be putting these on their bases yet in case the people who won them want them without their base, but I'm going to be giving them their bases when I send it to them. So anyways, that has been how to paint your Steve miniature. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for helping me get to 25 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to share this video with your friends and hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.